Hey, welcome to the Ordinary Perspective Podcast. I am Ernest Evans Sr. This is a podcast where ordinary people talk about ordinary shit with comedians and we make it funny. Today I have with me Allison Harmon and one of my good friend comedians, Hal Sadidi. How y'all doing today?
Hey.
Doing good.
Doing good? Yeah. What's up? So where we at, man? Round Rock, Texas?
Are we?
Yeah, Round Rock on the hill of Austin and shit. Christmas almost over.
Oh, thank God.
What them credit card bills looking like?
What are the what?
Them credit card bills looking like?
Oh, no credit card bills.
Yeah, I got a little twang, so you probably got to ask me what I said twice. You know what I'm saying?
No credit card
what
bills
saying,
this year.
Shit? Yeah. Oh, cricket mouth ass.
Yeah, we need some subtitles underneath, just to understand what's going on.
The whole episode.
Yeah.
All subtitles. So no credit card bills.
Nope.
Damn.
I
so
know.
Straight out the gate, how much y'all think you spent this Christmas?
Oh, shit. At least $5.
Damn. You want to adopt somebody?
Oh, you have a kid?
Yeah, adopt me, goddamn.
You have a kid?
4.
You have 4 kids?
4 kids.
How old are you? Sorry, I don't know if you were supposed to
I
ask.
hey, that's some crazy shit.
So none of them are really. None of them are really mine. None of them came out of my body.
Oh, so
but I have 4 kids.
Okay, wow, that's a lot.
Yeah.
You guys all have kids. I don't know how you do that.
I don't know either.
but that's cool, and I'm glad you said that, man. We jumping right into the shit out the gate. You said something like is near and dear to my heart because Michelle has loved my kids as if they were her own. You know what I'm saying? And you said you got 4 kids and none of them came out of you. It hits near and dear to me, man, because being a step parent ain't easy.
Nope.
You feel me?
It's not.
Being a step parent ain't easy. So I applaud you, man.
Real hard.
I applaud you. You know
Thank
what I'm saying?
Yeah.
You just can't send them hoes home when they walk home. Like, goddamn. They daddy got to go with them when you want to send them. You know what I'm saying?
I know. I'm like, get out. Oh, wait.
Get out. Like, damn.
Everybody got
You got to go too then, goddamn. You know what I'm saying? Take the daddy. But when I was growing up, I had friends that have step parents, and step parents mean deep cleaning. Parents mean step parents mean when you come over, the pantry gonna be locked. Because there's some mean ass step parents out there, man.
Yeah, there are. Yeah.
So what's one of the hardest thing about being a step parent?
That's a real loaded question because there's not like one thing that's hard. Like, I guess
Giving some advice to a new woman or a man that's coming to the situation of being a step parent.
Just sit back and listen. I mean, don't try to take over. You're not going to be able to take over. There's no I guess, hierarchy. I mean, you're like, I deserve respect, right? Because I'm a parent, and I want you to treat me in a certain way, like with a certain amount of respect, but you have to earn it. Uh-huh. You can't just go respect me.
Right.
I'm here now. Respect me.
Because I'm fucking your daddy.
Yeah, that's it. I'm fucking your dad, so
Yeah.
you need to respect me. Okay.
Yeah, it don't work.
It
like
doesn't
that.
work like that.
And I can see a lot of women doing that.
Yeah, a lot of people
Yeah.
try that shit.
Yeah,
But
men too,
I don't try that shit. It's just not really my way in anything really. But I guess I just kind of try to be myself with the kids, and then let them decide if they want to.
Yeah, and build a strong bond with them. Know them like, look, I'm not trying to take your place or your mom, but I love you just as if you were my own, and I'll protect you just as if you were my own kid.
For sure. I mean, these kids call me. They call me over their dad.
Right, facts. Because they know we ain't going
They're
to
like,
answer.
I'm going to call Allie right now.
They know we ain't going to answer. Like, look, you call somebody else. Because if you call me between 9 and 5 while I'm at work, you know you ain't supposed to be calling me anyway.
Yeah.
You probably asking me some bullshit. You know what I'm saying? So call somebody who going to answer. They're going to call you.
Yeah, I always I answer with really inappropriate answers. Kids ask me shit. I'm like,
That's why they like you.
My kids call me. I say, you call Michelle.
I think they just fuck with me, honestly. They're like, let's see what Allie's going to say if we ask her this question, because they know they're going to get the truth. Like, I really don't beat around the bush or lie about anything. I may not just say it all like, I would to an adult. Exactly,
and so,
but sometimes kind of.
And we kind of jumped in because you had a hot topic right off the top. But so I forgot to even tell you. So tell me a little bit about yourself, where you grew up, your
Oh.
demographics, your background, and some give the people some backstory about who Allison Harmon is.
Okay, I'm from Austin. I was born and raised here. Brackenridge is no longer here.
Brackenridge, I remember that hospital.
Me and all my siblings. My parents are real like Austin hippies, kind of keep Austin weird type people. My dad was an entrepreneur. We did publishing, and he was always in kind of the theater scene. So we were just kind of brought up like running around in the theater.
So you frequent Esther's Follies?
We did, yeah. There was Cap City Playhouse, used to be downtown. We were there all the time. But he did all the playbills, and so we got to go see free plays, got to go see free music, and sometimes we got like free food because he would put ads in like, you know, Taco Shack or Thundercloud or some of these local restaurants. So we'd get like credits, and we had a big family too. So, but yeah, just not real wealthy.
Yeah.
Just kind of day to day, scooting by or whatever. But let's see. So I'm from here. That parents. What else?
What have you noticed like a big difference between like how Austin has been growing throughout the years? Because I feel like even from me moving here, like I've noticed a lot. You growing up here, you have probably seen a lot.
It's night and day. It's weird. But yeah, it was a real small town when I was a kid. So like everybody knew each other, and I feel like it was. Now you can get away with a whole lot more. Like,
so
in Austin, you can. Back then, everybody knew each other. I feel like
everybody know everybody's business now.
Yeah, that's true. It's easier to know people's business,
regardless of how big the city gets or how small the city is.
Yeah,
people still gonna know your business.
Yeah.
So how? What about you, sir? What's your background? Where you do comedy at? Where can people see you?
So I grew up in Costa Rica, and you can see me around town. I don't know, wherever I can get on stage and someone lets me talk, I'll try to do that. And I actually started like doing like computer science, and then I didn't really like that. And then I thought to myself, what the hell? Why am I going to be doing this for my entire life? So people always told me you should do stand-up. So I was terrified. So eventually I tried it out, and still terrified, but it's fun though. So it's been an interesting ride.
Okay.
Yeah.
It's impressive. That's scary for me.
It is scary.
I mean, to get up on stage in front of people, like.
Yeah.
Just kind of cold call. I don't know. That's
cold calling.
Cold calling. Yeah. Like, hey,
it's cold calling.
But I don't really know. Like, I wouldn't know what it would.
It's kind of like cold calling. Yeah.
You know any jokes? Any jokes?
No, I don't know any jokes.
Yeah, like any knock jokes.
None.
What?
I'm the worst at jokes.
Why did the chicken cross the road?
I mean, yeah, to get to the other side.
Yes.
Yeah, I know that one. I don't know. I really have a shitty memory. Like, I love jokes because I can hear them over and over again. I laugh every fucking time. I'm really good with movies too, because the same thing. I can watch them over and over again.
So you like quoting movies?
No, I don't like quoting movies. I can't quote movies.
You okay? But you like watching?
No, I like watching. Yeah.
What kind of movies do you like?
I like comedies. Honestly, yeah. I like things that make me feel happy, like good. I don't know.
What's your all-time favorite comedy movie?
Well, it's kind of a rom-com.
What is it? Rom-com? What is it?
True Romance.
I've never seen that one.
No, I can't say that I have.
No. Who's in it?
It has Patricia Arquette and Christian Slater. And it has Christopher Walken in it.
Okay.
It's a Tarantino film, but it's an older one.
It's a Tarantino film. Okay.
He wrote it. Yeah.
Gotta check that one out.
But it's greatness. It's silly, like over the top romance. It's
so are you a sucker for romance?
Kinda.
Yeah. And so romance is like paying put something on a light bill. You know what I'm saying?
Yes. Yes. What are you gonna do for me?
Right?
You're gonna wash my car today. That's romance.
That's romantic.
Did you really just
How much you putting on the rent? That made my dick hard.
How much you putting on my rent this month?
Light bill, paid that shit. Girl, I'm in love.
That's
you know what I'm saying?
That's
romantic to me.
I agree.
I could buy my own chocolates. You feel me? I could do all that shit.
No, for sure. I guess I like acts of service for sure. Like
Man,
I'm one
a
of those
big access.
people.
Fold my laundry.
I know, right?
You know what I'm saying?
I know.
Fold my laundry. Shit.
Just fold my underwear for me.
That's it.
I've
I'm
been
that
folding
type
them
of
in
acts of service type of guy. You know what I'm saying? Wash my clothes,
Yeah.
God dog. That's all I want. You ain't got to do too much. You ain't got to do much. What about you?
So you're into people doing acts of service for you then?
Yeah, I do it.
Okay.
Yeah. But like, don't ask me to wash your clothes after I just asked you to wash mine.
Don't do
You know
my
what I'm saying?
drawers.
We're gonna
He's gonna
cancel
go buy
each
some
other out. I
chocolates.
might as well do my own laundry.
So you go buy the chocolates.
Yeah, I buy my own chocolates. Hell no. Like acts of service. What like
Acts of service.
like man, I like gifts, but I got like not to sound like cocky or anything. I'm 43. I pretty much got what I want. You know, that's why we really don't celebrate Christmas, because if something needs to be bought throughout the year, I'm gonna just buy it. You know.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna wait for Christmas.
We struggled a lot this year at Christmas, just trying to like, Anthony and I trying to decide like, what do I want for Christmas? Like asking each other, what do I want? We really don't need anything.
Yeah.
And like you said, throughout the year, we need something, we get it. So
I just ask for my healthy family.
Yeah.
You know, some prosperity.
It's just about
some
the kids,
patience.
really.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And people every year, you know, when I was growing up, Christmas ain't what it used to be. Christmas, I heard that shit since I was 5. And you know what I'm saying? And now that I'm 43, Christmas still ain't what it used to be. Goddamn it. You know what I'm saying? Like let it go.
No, it's about community, right? It's about being around the people you love and care about, and just getting everybody together, eating, drinking,
Facts,
smoking weed.
That too. Yep, that too. So like community. So you're big on community.
Yeah.
So you're starting a business?
Yes.
Yep. So what is it that if somebody said, "Man, Allison Harmon, what is she known for? What do you want to be known for with this entrepreneurship that you're embarking on?"
I don't really have like a specific goal or anything like that, or like I want people to know me for this, but I bought this business as it is. It's a vegan food truck business called Conscious Cravings, and it's been around 12 years. I think people are going more toward veganism now because of, sustainable living and all that kind of stuff, like our future for our kids. So I think if anything, that's kind of what I want, like the goal to be for us, is just to be a part of that next step.
So you believe in climate change?
Yeah.
Okay. How so? Not to put you on the spot, but explain it to me. So let me explain. Let me see if I can explain climate change to y'all.
Okay.
All right. So there's the stratosphere. There's this layer around the Earth. The sun is getting hotter, right, because of our carbon footprint, and the sun is decreasing the layer that we have around the Earth, which causes the Earth to get hotter. Global warming.
Yeah.
Yes. So you don't believe this?
Man, shit, I believe. Well, there's a lot of shit, right? So some research.
Yeah.
There's climate pattern change. You believe that, right? So every few years, that the temperature around the Earth, or where the Earth circulates or rotates, there's certain years, every 20, 15, 25, 30, that the Earth goes through these climate changes. And so it's said that we are in this period of said climate change for the period or the frequency that it happens. I'm not saying that the Bob ain't up there just burning the shit out after shit. You know what I'm saying? Because I believe it. Because it be hot as hell. Something got to be happening.
It's bad.
Like
it was like 115
it's hot.
this year.
It's dog hot.
In Austin, it's never that hot.
It's hot.
But I don't know. I don't know if it's that or just a combination of things. I think we're definitely not helping. But what can people do on their own? They can grow vegetables. They can farm. They can. You don't have to have a lot of property in order to do that. With cattle and other livestock, you gotta have more space. So we live in a big city. What the fuck? Nobody has a big ass space. So if you're gonna live off the land at some point or need to, you need to know how to do those things. That's what I think. But that said, I'm not vegan. Right. So I'm not trying to preach on anybody or say.
So you're going to sell some vegan food?
But I'm going to sell some vegan food, though. And it's good. It tastes really good.
I couldn't even own a vegan restaurant. Because y'all should be cooked with bacon grease. I'm cooking tofu with bacon grease. I'm not even lying, bro.
That
They
sounds
be like,
real
this
good,
tastes
though.
like bacon. Bitch, it was cooked to pork.
What made
You know, the tofu takes on any flavor,
I
right?
know,
you
it's
know,
good
just
ass
put the
tofu,
bacon in
too.
there. You know?
What made you buy a vegan restaurant if you're not vegan?
So that's a funny story.
Climate change.
Is that what makes the frogs gay? I don't know.
That's what it is. I don't. No, it was just an opportunity that presented itself to me. My uncle is the director for Bike Texas, which is a nonprofit in Austin, and that's how like Texas has all of their bike trails and bike lanes that go like
So he do
throughout
what now? Say
Texas.
this one more time.
So my uncle is the director for Bike Texas.
Bike Texas. Okay.
Yeah. And so one of our food trailers is at his food park.
And wait, what does he do though?
So he's the director of like he goes and he lobbies for money
To make
so
bike
that we
lanes.
can make bike lanes, yeah, for Texas.
So
So
he the one I need to cuss out.
so he's the one you need to cuss out about all these cyclists everywhere. But I guess somebody the previous owner had parked it there and then said, "Hey, I want to sell it." And my uncle was like, "Allie, you should do this. You should buy you've worked food service industry like your whole life." I did it for almost 12 years. So he's like, it's a great opportunity. You should do this. I'm like, why the fuck do you think I
Yeah.
got into dental? I don't want to do this anymore. And so there have been some what the fuck am I doing moments for sure with this shit. But it was a good deal. And it was like, I could make payments. So it'll be all paid off in June. But it just presented itself. It's weird. And I was like, I tried to fight it. I tried to say no like 3 times, maybe 4. But I wound up caving and buying it.
So you did.
So, yeah.
And so now this is the ordinary part of the ordinary perspective. So being a new business owner, right?
Mm-hmm.
Being afraid to say, damn, I really don't want, but seeing the upside to owning your own business. What would you tell somebody like, look, just get out of your own way. If you don't think so,
Yes.
it won't be so. But if you do, it will.
That is right. I do believe that. I think anything you put your mind to, you can accomplish. And so I've just kind of lived my whole life like that. So literally anything I've ever decided I wanted to do, I've done it. And this is going to be successful because that's how I feel about it. So I think when you own a business, you realize real quick, it's not about like making a whole bunch of money. It's about giving people jobs and opportunities. And just making sure that they have a paycheck every week. That's literally what I do.
How long is
I
that
worry
sustainable,
about
though?
worry about that shit. It's sustainable until it starts to make some money, which it will because like
Because if you ain't making no money, it's just a hangout.
it is. But yeah, I mean there's people and they have families and they're all depending on my paycheck.
It is,
So
yeah.
when I bought it with an employee, a few.
You bought them too?
So they were working there already. So.
They come with the trailer.
They came with the trailer, yep. they were already posted up in there. They had their TV.
Everything
They're
good, ready to go. It's ready to go. Shit, that's good.
No. Yeah, I think you kind of go into it like, I mean, really I went into it with no direction, like, kind of from the ground up. So the people that were working there, I had to lean on a lot to like, what's the vibe here? What do people like? What are their favorite things on the menu?
So you had to get your
like
LLC? You had the LLC,
get
all
my
that?
LLC, tax permit, the health.
So you had to do that. Didn't that come with the business?
So it does, kind of. Not the LLC. The DBA should come with the business. That's still being transferred over. A lot of stuff has to get transferred over. That's kind of the biggest pain in the ass of buying a business is like transferring over all the website stuff, all the Chowly, all the Uber Eats, all the accounts for everything.
That's a pain, boy.
It's a bunch of shit, and it's just a lot to keep up with. And so I have help for sure because I do work a full-time job still at a dental office.
Okay, so you're a hustler, man. Dental hygienist. That's what I'm about to say. That your teeth pretty as hell.
Thank you.
You know what I'm saying? Because I've seen some people work in a dentist office. Like, where you work at again? Like, you can't work at a gym and be 350. Nah,
Yeah,
I'm
that
joking,
doesn't work.
man. Hey, if you 350 working at a gym, I'm fucking with you, man. They just jokes.
No.
Yeah, but nah, that's seriously. You know what I'm saying? That's why I like sweets. And if you like sweets, you should be a Tiff Treats sweet cookie delivery driver.
Oh man,
Them hoes go hard though.
they're so warm.
But I don't mean to get off
Melty
topic.
as soon as you.
But the food truck, what you got on that menu though? Don't say you ain't got no vegan ribs. You better not have no vegan ribs. A pig been too good to me, man. Y'all trying to clone the ribs?
I'm gonna put that on the menu just for you. I'm gonna figure it out for you.
Y'all can do the chicken. You can even mess with the fish.
So we don't do any of that, like the impossible meat or any of the whatever that chicken. I don't
so
know.
what's so vegan? What you do? What's
So
on the
it's
menu?
like it's tofu, seitan. We've got like quinoa and rice mix and black beans. Anyway, it sounds real boring.
Just out there grazing.
But yeah, we're just out there.
Do you eat the food?
Yes, I do. I
Okay.
love it. It's good. So it's wraps. Okay. It's salads. It's grain bowls and smoothies. Then smoothies are bomb.
Brandon,
Like-
Google I want to know what actually is vegan. Give me the definition of vegan, Brandon, because people be like, I'm Presbyterian. You know what I'm saying?
Pescatarian.
That's shit right there.
No meat products or
vegan.
byproducts.
It's a person who does not eat food derived from animals and who does not consume any other animal products. So, like, milk is an animal product. So you can't have any
No
dairy, no dairy,
No butter.
no butter, no eggs.
No
like,
eggs.
You got to have certain oils that you use, stuff like
Your
that.
life sucks. Your life sucks. You can't have no deviled eggs, bitch. No.
So yeah, I gotta figure out. I don't know. We have something called eggless tofu.
Ain't no way.
I've not tried that one yet.
Eggless what?
Eggless tofu. I've not tried it. I'm not saying anything one way or the other yet.
Look, tofu sucks so bad, you can't even put hot sauce on it to make it taste good. Frank's don't even make that shit taste good. And you can put that shit on anything.
You know what? It's
Seriously.
not bad. It's not bad. So the one that we have is a blackened tofu. So it's blackened seasonings. You know,
That's
like
what
you blacken a
everybody
fish
try
or
to do.
something.
Let's make it Cajun.
Yes, if
It's
you
just
put enough
spicy
spices
tofu.
on that shit, it's gonna be good.
Makes it spicy, non-tasteless tofu. That shit tastes like paper mache. I tried it the other
Well,
day.
come try it. Come try it.
Do you use the vegan cheese?
No.
Okay, thank
Come on,
goodness, because
man.
that is like we had a guest over at my place, and my wife bought the cheese for that person. It tastes like rubber. It literally tastes like
It's bad.
It's horrible. I don't know how.
Yeah.
That's not cheese.
And some of the
not. I don't really know what it is. I should probably do a lot more research about vegan stuff, being that I'm owning a vegan business.
But I
What kind
heard,
of-
I ain't pulled the data on this.
you gotta cut some of this shit about me not knowing anything about vegan.
We're keeping all of that shit about you not knowing. You hear the controversy? The
Oh, the
all
vegans
that
are gonna
shit?
be pissed.
They gonna be mad at you.
Hey,
like,
conscious
how this bitch
cravings.
selling vegan tacos don't even know what's in it. In here cooking tofu with bacon grease. You know what
I
I'm
mean, it
saying?
would be delicious, but no. Luckily, I think
They gonna
One-
come for
one-
you though.
what?
They gonna come for you though.
who
The
ve-
vegans.
I know. I'm scared of them.
But
Scared of them. They make me nervous.
don't you think that you not being a vegan makes it like your food gonna be better or something like that? Just because.
Yeah, because I just like all
You
the
want-
foods.
yeah.
I'm not used to just eating cardboard. I'm used to eating all the flavorful shit. So
Yeah.
like this food better taste good.
Yeah.
And it does. It really does taste good.
I'm pretty sure you can jazz up anything, man.
Yeah.
You really can.
I mean, really, we all eat vegan. Actually, we just add a protein to it.
Who do?
We all do. Like we all eat vegetables and grains. Like we all eat like nuts, veggies.
And I cook 99% of them things in bacon grease.
Just put them in the fryer.
That's
just
right.
dump
I
it
brown
in.
my
That's what I'm
rice
saying.
and
You
bacon
You
grease.
just add bacon grease to it. You're like vegan, but add
I
the
saute
bacon
my
grease.
vegetables in bacon grease.
Yes.
That's why I'm
that
trying
is
to get
so
rid of my
good.
stomach now, man.
Ooh, what do you make? What kind of vegetables do you saute in bacon grease? What's your favorite?
Green beans. So green beans.
yes.
Right. Put the onions, some garlic in the pot
Yes.
with some bacon grease. Get that thing right. You know what I'm
hear it
saying? Put the
sizzling.
green beans in that thing with a little lemon pepper, salt, pepper, that Lowry's. Man,
Oh,
boy,
that Lowry's is
I just
good.
gave y'all the recipe. I just did.
What else?
Little
Have you ever
black
done
pepper.
Brussels sprouts? Like shaved
Man, I
Brussels?
burnt the shit out some Brussels sprouts right now in the air fryer. Trying to multitask.
Oh, I cannot use the air fryer. I burnt
I
some
the shit
stuff
out
in
the
there
thing.
too.
I blackened them.
I know. You blackened it like my tofu.
So you ain't a vegan?
No, I'm not vegan. No, I eat all of it. But I at some point I thought about doing it, but then I'm like, this is not for me. I like meat a lot.
Did you try it like for an
I've-
amount of time?
I've had, not for an amount of time, but I've had the Impossible stuff.
Mm-hmm.
And the only reason I tried it was because like my cholesterol was high, so I was on the like work has me travel.
They
So
got pills for that.
yeah, but
Yeah.
that thing makes your dick soft, so I don't want to do that.
Speak
Oh,
for
fuck
yourself.
that.
So everybody has their own thing, right? So I was doing the Impossible. It kind of tastes similar, so it wasn't that bad.
Like the texture,
The-
right?
From
But there's
Burger
something.
King, the Impossible Burger.
I don't know which. It was.
Hell no.
It wasn't Burger King. I don't
did
remember
try
the.
half of it.
I don't remember the chain, but it was. I think they're all the same thing, right?
It's
It's
the
the
same
same patty.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I had a black
Yeah.
bean burger. I don't know if that's the same as.
Oh, no, that's-
but
That's made out of black beans.
Yeah.
So there's veggie burgers that are made out of like mushrooms or black beans or different type of grains.
and the protein is pretty high in them.
Yeah, it's really high protein and not high fat. But like a friend who came by the other day, he was like, "Well, he's limping." I'm like, "What's wrong with your foot?" I've been eating too much red meat and beer. I got the gout. I'm like,
Gout.
he goes,
Man.
"I'm gonna have to start coming to your vegan food truck." He goes, "For real, the doctor told me I need to be vegan for
Wow.
like 2 weeks
Oh wow.
to get over the gout." I was
See,
like,
that's what I hate about the shit. That's what I hate about it. The doctor told me I need to go vegan. Bitch, you acting like I'm changing NFL football team.
he's gonna do it for 2
You know what I'm
weeks.
saying?
As soon
You
as
know
he
how
feels
long I've
better,
been eating
he's gonna go
steak?
back. Yeah,
No,
no.
can't do it.
No, dude,
you need to go
it's-
vegan. No ho.
No,
Not
steak
doing
is
it.
so good, man. It's like just a.
I couldn't even imagine.
The cows are vegan.
Yeah, they are.
So, I
Facts.
mean, you're eating vegan.
I'm eating the vegan.
Yeah.
I'm eating the vegan.
Yeah.
You're eating vegan cow.
So what else you got going on in your life? What is a moment like in your life? Mental health in this day and age. I think it really started back during COVID. COVID really shined a light on mental awareness.
Yeah.
So in this day, in the backside of COVID, people still aren't working, right? People, the doctor's visits for mental health is through the roof.
get an
Not
appointment.
enough
Yep.
providers.
Yep.
Like, where do we have to take some on accountability for our mental awareness?
I
What do you
mean,
think?
that's a tough one because how deep are you in the hole? I mean, I don't know. Like, we've been looking for one of our kids, for somebody. I mean, teenagers are just going through it, and there's no providers for them. And then how do you say you need to take accountability, kid? That's a kid. They haven't had any life experience yet. Maybe for me, I could say, "Hey, bitch, get your ass up and fucking go for a walk. And get your shit, do a little jog, like get your shit together a little bit. Start doing some microdosing, whatever. Like look into it." But when you're a teenager, it's different. I feel like you haven't had any of those life experiences yet to pull yourself up out of it. So I think it just depends on who you're talking about. What demographic, like. My cousin was Army, and he took his own life in 2021.
Yeah.
So that's something we've been dealing with.
Sorry for your loss.
So yeah,
It's hard.
it's a fucking hard one. Like, I thought he had his shit together. He was acting like he had his shit together.
Oh, you'll
He was
never
doing
know.
good. He
You'll
was like,
never know.
Motherfucker did all the things
Yeah,
to make sure,
you'll never
hey,
know.
you cannot revive my ass. I am done.
Yeah.
He was done with it. So I don't know. COVID definitely, like, it was weird. He quit drinking. He quit smoking. He started working out. He like moved into his place full time by himself. Like, I'm like going to the grocery. I'm doing. He was just in crisis. He was fine. I feel like, or like he thought, because he was in war. So maybe it was like this like calm before the storm type thing. I have no idea. I wish I knew more about it. Like,
Yeah.
how to
So have
help
you reached
people.
out to were y'all close?
Yeah.
Yeah, man. In 2021, yeah, it's suicide is a permanent solution, and I said this before, to a temporary problem.
Yep.
For me, speaking for me, you'll never know what anybody's going through.
Yeah.
But for me personally, I don't feel that suicide is the answer. You know what I'm saying? It's shit gets better with time, man.
It does,
Stuff
but hey,
gets
when
better
you're,
with time.
I feel like when you're in that manic state, or a person is in that manic state, they don't see beyond it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And like you're capable of seeing like, okay, I'm feeling a little low right now, but I know this is temporary, but they're not.
Yeah, they must feel like trapped or something. Like there's no way out.
Exactly.
We'll never know.
I won't know.
You know,
Yeah,
that's the
we aren't
sucky
in their
part.
brain.
Yeah.
You know, you can't.
We will never know.
You
Like,
won't.
bro.
No.
Like, why did you?
Yeah.
We will never know.
Why?
And that's the sucky part.
Yeah.
Because what could I have done differently on Tuesday to make you really not do this on Wednesday or Thursday?
That's what every motherfucker thinks. That's what I thought. I mean, I did. He was with me the day before. I mean, I dropped him off Friday. I said, okay, I'm going to pick him up Sunday. My friend's going to go meet him for dinner. I'm going to check in. Was alone for one day. Like, damn, I shouldn't have dropped him off at home. I should have kept him with me. I knew he was in, like, some sort of way. But he was like, I'm feeling good. I need to go home. Take a shower. Like, you can't, what are you going to do? Like, I can't babysit a 40-something-year-old man.
Yeah.
Like, nope, you can't go home. So, but yeah, that's everybody. Every single person that has a loved one that's done that, what could I have done different? What if I would have only done this or that?
And so, go ahead.
No, it wouldn't have changed anything because I don't know how you guys have encountered, like when you try to help someone, even if they don't end up doing that, like they still will only listen to whatever they're thinking until they decide that they want to make some changes. It's not going to do anything.
That's right. That's exactly right. That's all. All he was thinking about was like whatever was racing through his head, not like if
What's the
only
suicide
Allie
hotline,
was
Brandon?
here. If only Allie
man,
was here.
suicide hotline. We're just getting over the holidays. People to spend 5 racks on Christmas presents and shit. Don't know how they gonna pay the bills. You know what I'm saying? Shit's getting tough, man. Hey,
I bought a fucking dually. So actually, I spent more than that. I was like, I need to be able to pull this trailer.
no, see.
So I bought my friend's dad's dually. It was $16,000.
Oh man,
What am I
that's
doing?
what I'm talking about. Take
I'm
that thing
so
to
in
some
debt.
bud.
I'm like, nah, I don't have credit cards. Just a lot of debt.
Yeah. Trying to stay off the grid. You a conspiracy theorist? Trying to stay off the grid? You got
keep me off
that conspiracy theorist. What you think gonna happen? Like the world gonna shut down? You see that leave the world behind?
Wait, no.
Had you all the latest one that came out? Who was it, Julia Roberts? No.
Oh yeah. Pfeiffer, right?
Michelle Pfeiffer?
Nah.
I don't know.
Was it Julia
I
Roberts?
don't know anybody.
I don't know what you guys are talking about. So
Yeah, he watched
Julia
a lot of-
Roberts.
It was
Leave
Julia
the World
Roberts.
Behind.
Leave the world behind.
Came out in 2023 with Ethan Hawke, Mahershala Ali, Kevin Bacon.
Yeah, that right there. So you saw it. Everybody was tripping, like, oh, what's really gonna happen? And it was written by Obama, right? And Michelle
really?
Obama. Yeah. The cat who wrote it? I think it was directed or somebody. Michelle and Barack.
I did not know that.
Let's see. It says it is a film directed by Sam Esmail. Doesn't say anything about. It's produced by. I don't see him. They don't have producer credits. The screenplay is by Sam Esmail. So
maybe I should.
I don't think the
everything I
Obamas
heard.
had anything.
Well,
to
somebody
do with
saying Barack was tied to it or some shit. He gave some. I don't know. You know how that shit is, man. But
I don't know anything about. I'm so out of the loop with everything, news, what's new, everything. I'm so busy. I don't have time for shit.
Yeah.
Like, can somebody please fill me in on what's going on in the world because I don't have any.
You're hard to get up with. You busy woman, man. Busy, man. Life's busy. I think life's so damn busy sometimes we don't have time for ourselves that we're always doing stuff for other people, man. Especially as parents. You got dogs. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, it's
If
not the
still
same.
though, I had a dog. But having a dog now and tending to them damn dogs like kids, man.
Oh yeah,
I can't do it no more, bro.
They're a lot of work. I don't even imagine with kids, man. I lose my shit with dogs all the time. You got 4, you got 3. How do you guys do it?
Kids, I mean, they're love, man. It's a love that you really can't experience until you have one. You know what I'm saying?
I mean, they tell you what they want.
Yeah, at a certain age, like a self-licking ice cream cone.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, dogs, you can't exactly talk to them, but they're pretty like
I feel like I'd be telling them to be quiet the whole time. That's
Your kids?
yeah.
Yeah,
That's what I do with my dogs.
You
so.
just don't go to places where you got to do that.
That's what you do from like 1 to 3. You encourage them to talk, and then from 3 to 18, you encourage them to shut up. Shut the fuck up. Like, shut up! Quit talking back.
Allie. Oh, what?
No, parenthood is a good thing, man. It's a good thing. They need to give us a little more tax write-off because kids expensive.
I know, that's for real.
Yeah, before you thinking about having a kid, just think about all the expenses that come with it. Like $27 damn formula. Like my daughter on her 4th thing of formula, we're gonna have to change her again because she's allergic to some shit. It's crazy, bro. I went to go pick up some damn anti-acid medicine. Luckily, I got insurance. That shit was $63.
Oh my God.
I said, how much is it without insurance? He said $218. I said,
What, for antacid medicine?
Hey, I was gonna crunch up some Tums. She was gonna eat those.
Fucking mix it.
Hell yeah, I was gonna mix up some Tums with
Where's the
some
Alka-Seltzer?
milk and magnesia. And put that bitch in a syringe. Hey, $218. Hey, she gotta drink some baking powder. Goddamn me, $218. We ought to work it. Gonna grow out of this. Quick,
It's crazy.
you gotta grow out this goddamn dude.
No, we already know out the gate. We walk out the house with them kids. It's $100. It doesn't matter what we're doing.
You better than me.
Does not matter.
So I give them the brief. Did you eat before you leave? We got snacks in the pantry.
Yeah, we got. Well, actually, we don't have any snacks in the pantry right now.
Yeah,
Got to replenish that. But it doesn't matter. I mean, shit, you go to Sam's, it's $300 no matter what.
That is
no
true.
matter what. So yeah, grab those snacks and then still they're gonna be like, can we have this? Or we're gonna all get hungry and be like, man, fuck, I don't want to cook tonight.
That's why.
That's what happens is we get lazy.
Yeah.
And then it's $100.
Especially when they're out of school.
Oh my God.
I
Go back
think
to
schools, like public schools, should give breakfast and lunch for free. Like for free. Like as much money as
agree.
we're paying for this school and all the shit that we're providing still. Like I think the schools should provide lunch for free because it ain't like they serving T-bone steak in that hole.
No, it's all
Same pizza we
carbo
had.
chicken. I'm pretty sure. Yeah, I don't know. I mean, I'm like, what'd you eat today? I don't know. All the kids, that's what they all say. What'd you do today?
Oh,
I don't know. Why does every child do that?
You got any homework? I did it during
I don't
flex. You didn't do it during flex. You lied ass. You did not do it during flex. What's your grades looking like? She said she was gonna put it in. You still failing. Yeah, that shit. That's what you got to deal with when you get kids, and they come with different problems at different ages.
Yeah.
Different problems at different ages, and the beauty about it, if you have more than one, you pretty much got the system down for the second and the third one. Right, the first
they
one
get
just
it
gonna cause
easier.
you problems. You know, the first one you're gonna have to figure that shit out from like, damn, I gave him some milk and magnesia. I should have gave him that. Now you had to say, well, like, nah, I can't give you that. You know what I'm saying? It's like the blueprint. That's all kids is. So you got to make sure you have more than one.
It is not. They are all so damn different. I'm like, I mean, yes, it is like one goes through something, so you already kind of know how to deal with that thing. But there's a whole nother thing over here. Like boys and girls are very different.
You grew up getting that ass whooped?
Yep.
Yep. You spank some ass?
No.
No.
I know. Yeah,
Do you feel like you want to sometimes?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, you got some.
I'm like, a lot.
I mean, at a certain age, kids got to stop getting spanked. You know what I'm saying? I hear people on time stop. Don't whip your kids. Don't whip your kids. There's other ways to whip your kids.
Have you
And I
ever
just be like,
been
shut the
so
fuck
pissed
up.
Yeah.
Because them the people normally that ain't got kids. That
Yeah.
ain't got kids. Some shit is just a whoopable offense.
Yeah.
Yeah, you're right.
You
Dude,
know what
I
I'm
feel like
saying?
I'd just
Yeah.
be handing out
You
black
just don't-
eyes every day, man.
Not that. That's abuse.
You can't do that. You cannot
That's
do that.
abuse, sir.
You can't. You gotta
You
open
go to
hand.
jail.
Yeah, aren't you glad I don't have any kids, man?
You going straight to jail.
But I mean, when those little shits go out in the creek and they start a fire and shit, and like, oh my God, yeah, that's a whippable offense. I mean, there's things.
Nah, like
There's stuff and things.
my son charged up damn near $300
Oh shit, yep.
on goddamn Apple
Video
Play,
games.
playing them damn
Yep.
games.
Yeah.
Just like, cause you know that he's got a phone, but they got to be having a link to an account. The Apple phone sucks. You got to have a card on the damn thing.
Why is
but
it
now
always
I got a
300?
password
Why is
now.
it always that amount?
Like, bro,
It's always 300.
it's
Same
always like
thing.
3 something, man. It's like, damn.
I'm laughing
rough.
right now because I'm like,
And like, I don't know, I was just pushing it. Yeah, you kept seeing that little dollar sign
You
go up too,
knew.
didn't you? You know you didn't have that much goddamn roadblocks.
Did you take the phone away or something?
Oh yeah, I took it away. I'm like, me, I think I go over the top. So, well, I don't think so. I don't think so. Some shit has to be met with the equal amount of force. Like if you really do some stupid stuff, I'm gonna see. You gonna see what kind of stuff dad gonna come up with. You know what I'm saying? when I was in the Army, true story, I had to attend some committee meetings where soldiers would have domestic violence or allegations for abuse against children. And one of these cases, man, these damn soldiers, oh shit, was like when their kids would get in trouble, these bugs would make their kids kneel down on long grain rice for like 30 minutes, bruh.
What the fuck?
I ain't lying, man.
Damn.
Like they throw some long grain rice like in a Tupperware and how they ass kneeling that shit with their hands on the wall. Yeah, abusing these kids, man.
You can't
like
do
they
that.
had the little storage shed out back. They would lock them in the storage shed. They was abused,
That's
bro.
fucked up, dude.
Abuse.
I can't imagine. I bet you saw some crazy shit.
Yeah. State, man, like, and that's the misconception. And not speaking bad about the armed forces, but if you take a civilian that has some issues on the outside, they're a child molester, pornography, or domestic abuser, or just live foul, that shit ain't gonna change when you join the Army, really. You know what I'm saying? You're just gonna be a highly trained shitbag.
Yeah, exactly.
You know what I'm
we
saying?
just gave you,
Amplify.
we just
Yeah.
weaponized you.
That's it. So people like, he did that and he was in the Army. Yeah, he was doing that shit before he was in the
Yeah,
Army.
Yeah,
He was always
for
a
sure.
shithead, you know.
Always. So, did you ever think about serving?
I did, yeah. Just because we just didn't have much, you know.
Yeah, facts. That's like a lot. Yeah.
I was like, man, I could go make money too. But I don't know. I started working real young. I was like 15 and I got in the food industry. So I was doing catering. And then by the time I was 17, I was already running the whole like catering department. So
Wow.
I was like kind of making decent money. And I felt like I don't need to go.
I was still
do
playing
this.
with dollhouses by that time. So.
I was doing a bunch of crazy shit.
So these young adults right now, right? You seem like you got your stuff together. Advice to the 25-year-old, like just getting out of college, may not got out of college, but I say 24, 25 because if they did go to college, and I'm not a believer that every kid should go to college. I'm a believer of a trade school, a barber, or
Depends
or
on what
whatever.
they want to do.
Yeah, it depends. But
If they
you
want
can't be
to
no
go to
bum.
college,
You can't be no bum. You know what I'm saying? You got to be a
Yeah.
positive society of the community that you live in.
That's right.
So what would you tell them? Like, hey, it's something out there for everybody. Everybody can't be no content creator.
That's right.
You know what I'm saying?
That's right.
Everybody can have a podcast.
Yeah, we need everybody to do their little part. But I say a little like it's nothing, but everything feels so big when you're young, and like every, I guess, new job that you get, you feel like you want to really prove yourself, like really like work hard and just kind of fucking overdo it.
Yeah.
I fucking overdid it when
Slow
I was that
down,
age. I was
grasshopper.
like, fucking, I'm gonna do everything, and just really fucking worked hard and thought people were gonna notice it and be like, oh, Allie's the best. Look at her over there doing stuff, working her ass off. Fuck no. They're like, hell yeah, bitch. You're young. You better get your ass. You better be working hard. Get your shit together. But nobody, absolutely nobody, is going to ask for a raise for you. They're not going to do anything with your best interests at hand. They're
You gotta
going to do
put
it
yourself
because,
on.
yeah, you got to put yourself on it. You go, look, I've been working hard. This is what I think I deserve. Boom, boom, boom. Absolutely no one else is going to cut for you. And they, you may work somewhere where they go, hey, you're doing a really great job. A lot of praises and all that kind of shit. They will not give you a raise unless you ask for it. And the worst thing somebody can tell you when you ask for a raise is no. So get your ass out there and go, hey, I want it, and ask for it. That's what you got to do. It's scary. And you're shaking like, what am I going to do? If they say no, I'm going to have to quit. You don't have to quit.
Yeah.
If they say no, they say no. And you say, okay, well,
You
what?
just gotta take your ass back
Yeah,
to work.
yeah, get your ass back to work and say, well, how, when, and why? What can I do to get that? And just stay positive in what and like be confident in yourself, for real.
Sound like stand up.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Till you're on stage bombing for 15
Yeah.
minutes. And you're like, damn, this was the worst decision of my life.
I can never.
I should have never asked for
do
this
that.
guest spot.
I'm like, I can't sing worth a fuck.
You can't sing?
I cannot sing. No.
What's one of your special hidden talents?
I can write pretty well.
Right?
Yeah.
Okay, like
decent writer.
short stories.
Short stories, yeah.
Okay.
Written a few.
What kind of short stories do you write?
Just things that kind of like
Nonfiction.
it's fiction, but it's like more kind of based on experiences that I've had in my life or people.
Romance.
No,
Rom-com.
not kind of like hard, like life shit.
Hardcore porn?
Gosh.
Yes. Oh my god. So we went to this comedy show,
Let's talk about porn. Since you brought up porn, let me tell you about the story.
and my guy is a video producer. Okay, and we're in there, and they asked me. I don't remember what they asked me. If they asked me what I did or not, or even heard what I said, but they asked. I think they asked Anthony first what he did. Oh, video producer, and then they looked over at me, and I'm like, well, what do you think? They're like, porn star. So then that was it. He was the producer. I was the porn
You were the
star.
talent?
Yeah, that was the talent. Yeah, for pretty much the whole
comedy show.
The whole comedy show. There was nobody else, like no other people other than comedians, and there's a little black box.
Sound like my show.
It was pretty fun.
Like, 3 people. You saw it? 3 people show up. I'm telling these jokes.
You got to go off your audience.
Everybody-
You only had 2 people.
Oh,
We're
so
like,
you're the porn stars. Like, it's only us here, man.
Yeah. But I was all for it. I was like, you know what? I like this. Let people believe it for a day. But no, I don't know how you guys get up there in front of all those people.
It's practice.
It is.
It's.
I mean,
do you
a lot
get
of
butterflies still? Like, do
Yeah.
you get like real nervous?
yeah, depending on what it is, yeah. Sometimes no, and then I feel like it's better when I do have that because
Yeah.
I can use it, and if I don't have it, I have to manufacture it.
Okay.
But I feel like some people would be the same way in your position. Like you got a job and then you have this other thing that you're doing on the side that you're built. I'm guessing you want to build up to that being your full-time job, right?
Yeah, for sure.
So
Stop looking at grills.
yeah,
And I ain't talking about the ones you cook with.
and like, how many hours a day are you working on that? For example,
Hack.
Working on the new business.
all of it, like your
All of it?
full-time job and your
Yeah.
your second business.
Probably like, 16 hours a day. Probably like,
Yeah. So
you're just.
A lot. She hard to get a hold of.
yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. I was like, I think I can make it. No, I have to. This is good for me to get out of that and talk about different shit because you're kind of like stuck in this vortex and everybody's calling you. You got somebody over here telling you this isn't working, that isn't working. They need you.
Seems like
here for
everybody
that.
needs you.
Everybody needs you all the
Everybody needs
time. It's good to be needed, but not this needed.
Not that neither.
Like, okay.
So this brings me to another portion of the show. Before we get ready to wrap up, this is called the Hot 10, baby. This is the Hot
Oh,
10.
God.
This is a portion of the show where I just ask 10 random questions.
10 random questions.
10 random questions,
Okay.
and you answer them. And after you answer them, you can interject through a comedic lens.
Okay.
Or if you like some of the shit, you can say you like it too. Are you
Okay.
ready?
I'm ready.
First question, Ariel or Jasmine? A whole new world.
I feel like Ariel.
Ariel.
Yeah.
Why Ariel?
Just because I watched that thing, my grandma had that on VHS, and I watched it like 35 times.
It's because they made Jasmine black.
No. I love Jasmine too,
All right.
but Ariel, I
First celebrity crush.
don't know. Ooh, Angelina Jolie.
She was all right back in the day.
I mean,
Back in the day. But now,
she's a little cool.
yeah.
I
okay.
know, but she's so pretty.
Dawn or dusk?
Dusk.
Why dusk?
No. It's actually, you know what? No, I retract it. It's got to be dawn because it's like right before the birds. It's the quietest part right before the birds start chirping. Beep beep.
It's like when some shit about to pop off.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's
That's
always
like-
but dusk I can never see anything at dusk.
That's
I'm
like
damn,
when your
I'm
house
old.
about to get broke
See
into.
shit. Yeah. But I do.
That's
yeah,
the scariest time,
I
man.
see dawn too often.
Dawn, that's like the scariest time because between
It's
3 and
quiet as
5,
fuck.
Yeah.
some shit about to pop off. All right. Do you snore?
I don't think so.
Let's ask Anthony.
Yeah.
I don't think I do.
If you could travel back in time, what period would you go to?
Ooh. I don't know. That's a tough one. Like, not very far back. Fuck that. Like maybe the 80s when there was still good cocaine.
Yes. Well, never did cocaine. I was at the damn spot last night at the comedy spot. Dude gonna come up to me talking about, hey, you want to get some blow? I was like, people still call that shit that?
People still do that?
First of all, bitch, do I look like I sell cocaine? You know what I'm saying? No.
Oh, he was asking you
asking
to
me where
sell blow?
where can I get some? Just if I had some in my pocket. Like, bitch, do I look like I sell it or know where I can get it? I mean, I do, but I'm not. I'm just saying I do, nah, but I don't.
Because you're black.
Yeah, facts. You know what I'm saying? But you know I want my percentage. I told him, I say, just go ask anybody up and down 6th Street.
Yeah.
Go into any one of these bars and ask the bartender.
Find it on
bruh.
the street right there.
Shit, go down here, look for a dude with a backpack on, walking around, look suspicious.
Yeah,
I'm
or
pretty sure he
if
got
has
what you
little
need.
lights around him or something.
Yeah.
You know, I don't know. Also, I feel like raves and stuff were cool. But no, that was the 90s.
Yeah. I
know.
think 90s and 2000s maybe.
Yeah.
You wouldn't go to like a different part of history where you could just explore something that was going on?
Fuck that.
No?
People had to use like weird toilets and not shower.
Isn't that part of the fun?
I don't know. I've thought about that. Like a razor. You know?
What?
Like I want a razor.
Oh.
I feel like women didn't have, there's just some kind of times where.
So you want to go back where they didn't have razors?
No, I don't. Like I like
yeah.
the hygiene we have here is
Yeah.
what I'm saying. Like pretty much, yeah.
Man, there's
like,
still
I don't think I
women
go
out
past
here
the-
ain't shaving
past
their
the
armpits or arms.
50s or whatever. Like
They out here.
Yeah.
I know.
Good old fur burger. They out here, I ain't lying.
Just go bury your face in
Shit.
there.
Okay, last Halloween costume.
Oh my God, what was it? I didn't dress up this year. I was a witch.
A witch.
A witch. I just wore a witch hat.
Cake or pie?
Ooh, cake.
Do you ever post inspirational quotes on social media?
No,
Why not?
it's weird.
Is it? Okay.
I mean, I think I don't really get on social media to begin with, but I just think it's kind of presumptuous to think other people want to know what the fuck you
Yeah.
want to say. Like, I mean, I think it's nice that some people do it. But your inspiration may not be the same as mine, so
Of course.
I don't know.
Yeah. One
I'm just
size doesn't fit all.
Yeah.
In inspirational quotes.
I feel like I inspire people each and every day when they talk to me,
And that's
and I don't need to do that shit on.
that's a good ending topic right there. When somebody try to provide or provide some happiness in somebody's life, how can you make somebody's day better? You know what I'm saying?
Exactly.
That is good, man. So this is what the Ordinary Perspective podcast is about. Just getting to know you, letting the world get to know you, what you provide to the world, how you can be of a service to the people, to your community. Because not everyday ordinary people have a platform to come on and talk. So this is what I'm trying to incorporate along with some funny friends. This is just like the 5th or 6th episode, but as the show grows, it's going to round itself out and to be something that I'm real proud of. So I appreciate you for taking the time out. I know you're a very busy mom, busy person, for coming to sit down and chop it up with me and shit. You know what I'm saying? Found out about rom-com, so now I know what to get you for next Christmas. You know what I'm saying? Some re-gifts, some movies I got. Hal, man, funny dude, man. When the first time I met you, I appreciate you taking the time. Come from out of town, sit up here and chop it up. And so where can people find you if they want to come to that food truck?
It's consciouscravingsaustin.com. Conscious is a very hard word to spell.
Yeah. I wasn't going to ask you to.
So I'm going to do it anyway. And I'm probably going to fuck it up. CONSCIOUS. So every time I try to look up my own business.
That's how you spell it.
No, that's how it's spelled. Yeah.
That's not how conscious is spelled.
Yes, with an S. C-O-N-S.
The real word conscious.
Yeah, it's so goddamn confusing. So anyway, every time I would try to look at my own website, I'd be like, what the fuck? So, yeah.
I gotta Google that.
CONSC. Yeah, you're going to watch. I'm telling you.
I'm trying to think like that shit ain't spelled like that.
That's how it's spelled. I already checked.
Is
You're
it?
slow. No.
God damn.
But, no, thank you for thinking of me.
I told you it was spelled like that with S.
Pretty ordinary. I'm a pretty ordinary gal.
But you had fun. That's the main important thing. Have fun.
That's right.
You have fun.
Have fun.
Good. You have fun.
Oh, I had a great time. By the way, I want to say Jasmine's hotter. I don't know if that's.
You know what? I think you're right. She has legs and shit.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's different.
So
She has
conscious
legs.
cravings.
Yeah, conscious craving.
All right, and cleaning teeth on the
yeah,
side.
yeah. I work. Yep. Smiles of Austin.
Smiles of Austin.
I
Go get
probably
that tofu out your
probably
teeth.
shouldn't plug that one since I got cussing and like maybe some other things.
What about you?
So,
What
you can follow me on Instagram. It's KHALU, the number 2, Halu2. That's my Instagram handle. Thank you for having me on, man.
Yes, sir. And man, this is the Ordinary Perspective podcast where ordinary people talk about ordinary stuff with comedians. Today we met with Allie and Hal, man.